Have you ever wondered what you would do if the lights went out and didn't come back on? What if the grocery store shelves were suddenly empty? It's a daunting thought, but throughout history, Americans have faced crises head-on, from natural disasters to economic downturns, and have always found ways to pull through. This isn't about doomsday prepping, it's about practical wisdom, community spirit, and the resilient mindset that defines the American spirit. Today, we're diving deep into America's survival tactics in times of crisis, exploring the skills and strategies that have helped people not just survive, but thrive when faced with the unexpected. Let's start with the absolute basics: water. It's the most critical resource. Without a reliable water source, everything else falls apart. Historically, in a crisis, the first thing to go is often clean, running water. So, what's the American way of handling this? It's a two-pronged approach: storage and purification. Many households, especially in areas prone to hurricanes or earthquakes, keep a stockpile of bottled water. The general rule of thumb is 1 gallon per person per day, with at least a 3-day supply, though many aim for 2 weeks. But storing water is only half the battle. What happens when that runs out? That's where purification comes in. Simple, effective methods like boiling are a classic for a reason. Bringing water to a rolling boil for just 1 minute kills most harmful bacteria and viruses. Beyond that, many Americans invest in reliable water filters. From portable ones you can take camping to larger systems that can purify gallons at a time. This combination of foresight and practical skill is the cornerstone of American preparedness. Next up, let's talk about food. The image of empty shelves became a reality for many recently, and it was a stark reminder of our reliance on a complex supply chain. The classic American approach to food security has always been a blend of stocking up and self-sufficiency. Pantries filled with non-perishable goods are a common sight. We're talking canned goods, vegetables, fruits, meats, and soups, along with dry staples like rice, beans, pasta, and oats. These foods have a long shelf life and provide the necessary calories and nutrients to keep you going. But what truly embodies the American survival spirit is the victory garden. This concept, popularized during the World Wars, is seeing a huge resurgence. People are rediscovering the power of growing their own food, even in small spaces. Container gardens on a balcony, raised beds in a suburban backyard, or even a small hydroponic setup indoors can produce a surprising amount of fresh food. It's not just about the food itself, it's about the knowledge and the connection to what sustains us. Learning what grows well in your region, how to preserve your harvest through canning or dehydrating, these are invaluable skills passed down through generations. Now, let's move on to power and communication. A widespread power outage can plunge us into a different world. Suddenly, our primary means of communication, information, and even cooking are gone. How do Americans cope? For power, the solutions range from simple to complex. Many have backup generators, whether they're small, portable gas-powered units or larger, whole-house systems that kick in automatically. Solar power is also becoming an increasingly popular and sustainable option. Portable solar panels can charge small devices, while larger rooftop installations can power an entire home. But what about communication when the cell towers are down and the internet is out? This is where old-school tech makes a comeback. A hand crank or battery-powered emergency radio, a must-have. It allows you to receive crucial updates and information from authorities via AM, FM, and NOAA weather bands. For two-way communication, options like walkie-talkies or even amateur radio, for those licensed to operate them, can be a lifeline to connect with family and neighbors. Beyond the physical necessities, there's a crucial element that's often overlooked: community. The lone wolf survivalist is largely a myth. In reality, America's greatest strength during a crisis has always been its communities. Think about it. After a hurricane, who are the first people clearing debris from the roads and checking on their neighbors? It's the people who live there. This is a tactic that's deeply ingrained in the American ethos. Building strong relationships with your neighbors isn't just a nice thing to do. It's a strategic asset. Knowing who in your neighborhood has medical training, who is a skilled mechanic, or who has a well-stocked tool shed can make a world of difference. Neighborhood watch groups can evolve into community response teams. Potlucks can become a way to pool resources and ensure everyone gets a hot meal. Sharing information, bartering skills, and offering a helping hand, this is the social fabric that holds everything together when official systems are strained. A crisis doesn't have to be a descent into chaos. It can be an opportunity for a community to come together and demonstrate its collective strength. Let's talk about another vital skill: first aid and health. When emergency services are overwhelmed, you might be the first responder for yourself and your family. Having a well-stocked first aid kit is non-negotiable. And I don't just mean a box of Band-Aids. A comprehensive kit should include supplies for treating more serious injuries: gauze, trauma dressings, tourniquets, antiseptic wipes, and medical tape. But the kit is useless without the knowledge to use it. Taking a basic first aid and CPR class is one of the most empowering things you can do. These courses, often offered by the American Red Cross or local community centers, teach you how to handle common emergencies like choking, severe bleeding, and cardiac arrest. Beyond immediate injuries, maintaining hygiene is critical to prevent the spread of disease, which can be rampant in a crisis. Having a plan for sanitation, with supplies like soap, hand sanitizer, and a method for waste disposal, is just as important as having food and water. Security is another practical concern. When things are uncertain, personal and home security become more important. Now, this doesn't mean turning your home into a fortress. It's about smart, practical measures. Simple things like reinforcing doors and windows, having good locks, and maintaining motion-activated lighting can be powerful deterrents. It's also about situational awareness, being aware of your surroundings, and having a plan for what to do in a dangerous situation is key. For many, this also includes having a family emergency plan. Where will you meet if you get separated? Who is your out-of-state contact person that everyone can check in with? These are simple questions, but having the answers figured out ahead of time can eliminate panic and confusion during a real emergency, allowing your family to act as a coordinated, secure unit. Finally, let's discuss the most powerful survival tool of all: your mindset. All the gear and supplies in the world won't do you much good if you can't stay calm, positive, and resourceful. The American spirit is one of ingenuity and a can-do attitude. It's about looking at a problem and figuring out a solution with whatever you have on hand. This is the skill of improvisation. A car battery can be used to power small devices. Duct tape can fix almost anything, at least temporarily. Knowledge is your lightest and most valuable tool. Reading books, watching videos like this one, and practicing skills like starting a fire or navigating with a map and compass. These activities build a mental toolkit that you can carry with you anywhere. Maintaining a positive outlook, even when things look bleak, is what fuels resilience. It's what allows you to support others and to keep pushing forward, one day at a time. Hope is not just a feeling, it's a survival strategy. So, as we've seen, America's survival tactics are not about fear or paranoia. They are a practical, common-sense blend of self-reliance and community cooperation. It's about storing the essentials like water and food, having backup plans for power and communication, and investing in skills like first aid and home security. But most importantly, it's about fostering strong community bonds and cultivating a resilient, resourceful mindset. By preparing thoughtfully, we honor the legacy of those who came before us and ensure that we, too, can face any storm that comes our way, together. Thank you so much for joining me today to explore these vital topics. I hope you found this information valuable and empowering. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel for more content that helps you become more prepared and self-reliant. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you won't miss our next video. Stay safe, stay prepared, and we'll see you in the next one.